Hi, good afternoon. And I'm Carlos, and I'm going to talk a little about the disadvantage and advantage of apps to learn English. Um, Nowadays, applications to learn English with the arrival of technology in education have been successful in recent years. On the internet, we can find many. However, can apps replace English classes? Um, Really, this depends of the type of student that you are, your goal, and the language that you want to learn. The applications to learn may or may not be better than classes with a teacher. And now I will show you some of the advantage and disadvantage of using these apps. Like the first is velocity. Here the hub users can learn at their home pace, and they can even advance further in less time and compared to face-to-face classes. And another advantage, and perhaps one of the main ones, is flexibility, and because hubs are available 24 hours a day, and the student can learn or practice the language anywhere and anytime. And now we have availability, and this is important factor to consider. And in case someone wants to learn an unusual language, and it may be difficult to find a language center with teachers trying to teach this language. And finally, we have the price. Because applications generally cheaper and more accessible, and there are even several apps that are free. And now, the main disadvantage we have and the motivation, and due to the lack of structure that apps can have compared to English classes, and the motivation and commitment and to learn a language can quickly fall. And other is feedback, and not being able to ask questions does not achieve a total understanding of the language and grammar. And in the same way, it will be difficult to have a correct pronunciation and accent, and something that in face-to-face classes a teacher could correct. And finally, we have the cultural immersions, because an app won't be able to help you understand a country's culture or cover the technicalities and or idioms of the language, and so you can confidently navigate the real world. And in conclusion, these apps to learn English can be a good option to learn a little about a language when you want to know the basics. And however, the person that wants to know the language at a high level, um, it's advisable to use both and take English classes and complement with the practice with the apps. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much